By the way, if you like this video, share it with your friends. Put it on your Facebook, put it on your whatever. Just share it.
You have no idea what's coming.
Well, alright guys, what is going on? The fucking world is fucking crazy. I just wanted to say before we get started, and I'm going to remind you again, that Black Lives Matter, the group, the cult, is not the same as black people's lives, okay? It's not the same. One is a cult movement, alright? And the other is a reality. That black people's lives do matter, just like everybody else's lives matter. They're not the same thing, though. So don't get that confused. So if I say something about Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about Black Lives Matter, the group, the fucking cult. I'm not talking about people's lives. I'm not talking about black people's lives. All lives matter. Of course they matter. Gabish? Got that? There's a difference. Get that in your fucking head. Because when I'm doing this thing, and I say Black Lives Matter, I'm talking about the fucking cult. I'm not talking about black people's lives. Alright. Get that in your heads. It's very important. Welcome to Game Face. Okay? Game Face, whatever this shit is. Game Face is nootropics smart drug, which I do take. As a matter of fact, I just took it before I do this. Welcome to Talkin Smack. Listen, we're going to get crazy today. First, I got to talk. I got to give it to the sponsor, okay? And I'm not just saying this because they sponsor us, but I've been taking this for about a year and a half, and I fucking love it. It's smart drugs. There's mushroom extracts. There's everything in there. It's twice as strong, maybe even more, than Alpha Brain that Joe Rogan pushes and all that shit. But this shit right here, Game Face Supplements, is at GameFaceSupplements.com. You can even find it on eBay. My girlfriend's helping himself. My friend is actually the guy who makes it. They don't make, there's not a supplement company. They just made this particular supplement. It's fucking ass-kicking, and it's half the price of any other nootropic, and it's better than any other nootropic. And I'm not just saying it because they fucking sponsor the show. I'll take that fucking even after this if they stop sponsoring us. Okay? Doesn't matter. It's the best fucking smart drug you could get. And if you're into that stuff, if you're into nootropics and smart drugs, right here, baby. Game Face, right here. Put your fucking Game Face on. That's why they call it Game Face. It's not for bodybuilders alone. It's not for it's not a pre-workout. It gets the fucking cabeza good. Even Dave Palumbo said, this fucking shit is smart drugs. Nootropics are the best fucking thing. They're the newest shit, and they're the best. Alright, with that said, okay, listen to me. I got the clipboard right here, bro, and we're gonna, I got notes. I have to take notes, bro. I'm not answering questions. I'm taking notes. Holy shit, bro. Before we get started, I just want to say, being called a racist today, too, is another thing. They use that. That's part of the left's tool. It's a tool they use to try to submit you, to make you being, submit. It's fear. It's fear-mongering. They want you to feel fucking, oh, no, I'm not a racist. Don't worry about it. You're not a racist. I know that. But they're going to try to make you fucking submit that way. Alright? You can never fucking kowtow or kneel to that. You never, ever, ever. Doesn't matter what they call you. You know you're not a racist. But you gotta watch this shit in the workplace and everything else, obviously. Okay? Because the word racist scares people. Oh, it's a tool. It's a tool that the left uses. That's what Democrats want. Meanwhile, a racist is like somebody who throws a fart and blames everybody else. Look, he who dealt it smelt it, right? He who denied it supplied it. That's what the left does. They're racist. So they call you a racist and they make you scared. Trust me. Don't let that fucker scare you. But it's a reality today. That shit is bullshit. And they use that word racist too easily, because there are real people out there who are real racists. There's a lot of people who are real racists. But, you know, when they start that white people are inherently racist, which means we inherited our race, get the fuck out of here. That's a racist statement. There's also reverse racism too. So don't think that there isn't, because that fucking is just as big. And a lot of you guys have asked me to talk about this anyway, but I am like an umpire. I'm impartial umpire, okay? I call balls and strikes the way I see them. Do you understand what that means? So I'm going to tell you my opinion on how all this shit is so fucked up right now. You know, what happened between the coronavirus and what's going on with the fucking savages. And I mean savages, looting and all that. And I don't want to hear violence is what's needed for it. No, it's not, bro. No, it's not. It's not like that at all. We're going to get into it, okay? Because if you want violence, bro, let me just tell you right now. We'll get into it. I'm going to give you my little quotes here, okay? But this is a warning. If you are very sensitive and your feelings get hurt easy, maybe you're a Democrat, you're socialism and all that shit, you believe in all that insanity, this video might fucking burn your balls. So you could, now's the time to put the Iggy button on, the ignore button, or go watch something else or whatever, because I'm going to give it to you straight. Balls and strikes, okay, straight. It's my opinion. It doesn't mean that you have to, I'm telling you how to think or whatever. But this is crazy, and it's out of control. And if shit doesn't start soon, there could be a revolution. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You ain't going to win. Just get to it right now. You're not going to win. It's not going to happen. You, meaning the Democrats, the socialists, the other wacko fucking BLM, Antifas, all that stuff. So only bad shit's going to happen. It's not going to end well. But, alright. Let's talk about shit right now. And let's talk about the reality and how we could fucking fix things and all. Alright? So now's your chance to get the fuck out of here if it's going to bother you. Remember, I'm like an umpire. I call balls and strikes the way I see them. Let's get busy.
Why go with sugar-filled pre-workouts? Get your game face on and experience true focus all day, every day. This isn't your usual performance pill. These nootropic capsules help you play harder, train better, and focus more. Working out at the gym? Boom. Game Face has you covered. Trying to carry your friends in game? You'll do a lot more than carry. With Game Face, you'll make the enemy rage quit. Need to finish that essay that's due in an hour? You'll wish you found Game Face sooner. A 14-hour car ride with the kids? Don't worry. Game Face will keep you alert the entire time. Try Game Face today and experience a whole new meaning of focus.
Listen to me. In my world, it's like Baskin and Robbins, bro. Okay? We got many different flavors, and I love them all. So, alright? And I'm going to start off like this, and that's what I'm going to tell you. That's my world. Baskin and Robbins. We got a billion different flavors, and I love them all. Now, I don't stand with Black Lives Matter. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I don't stand with them. As a matter of fact, I'm against that. All lives matter. And if that bothers you, I think you should probably turn this video off now before I get even deeper into it, okay? Because, let me just tell you something. All lives matter. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, Native American, the fucker people live down in the Amazon, okay? The fucking with the little ball haircuts, their lives matter. The fucking the Mr. Gray, the Gray fucking, if there really is aliens and they come down here, their lives matter too. All lives matter. Anybody who has a life inside them, their lives matter, okay? Gabish? All lives matter. When you say Black Lives Matter, it's like you're isolating. It's like you're saying only Black Lives Matter. And that's not fair. And I don't want to hear any of this shit, you know. Listen, there's Black Entertainment Network, there's Black Miss America, okay, there's the Black Music Awards, there's the Black Entertainment Awards. They get their own little niche going on, and that's fine. But if I had white entertainment, you know, or fucking the White Music Awards or White Miss America, remember, black women have won White Miss America. Could a white women go in Black Miss America? No. Okay? Can a white guy get on college through the United Negro College Fund? No. And now you hear this, you know, fucking cult known as Black Lives Matter, who started out chanting, what do we want? Dead cops? When do we want them? Now? Pigs in a blanket? Fry them like bacon? See, they realized, oh shit, we gotta change, you know? Because guys went out and started killing cops. You could ask Joe Pietaro. Okay, you could ask Joe Pietaro, because Joe Pietaro was a cop in Brooklyn, and his first post, I told you this in the last video, I'm going to say it again, so you get it through your fucking heads. His first post is where those two cops that were sitting in a car in Brooklyn a couple of years ago were killed by a guy sympathizing with Black Lives Matter, after Black Lives Matter said, kill cops, pigs in a blanket. What do you want, fry them like bacon? Listen to me. Alright? They're changing the tune now. They're saying, well, we're not violent. They use the Antifa. Antifa's like their enforcer. Believe it or not, they've helped fund that shit. Okay? That's their enforcer. Antifa's not the ones that are going in robbing, you know, buildings and looting and everything like that. No. Antifa breaks the windows, busts the door down, and they tell the fucking savages, there you go, 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 go. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter says, well, we're peaceful protesters. We're not the ones that are robbing, you know, that are robbing that. Those are just people rioting. You know what I mean? Bullshit. They're doing it under your flag, so to speak. This is bullshit. Okay? I don't want to hear any fucking bullshit. There's a big difference between protesting. We all know this already. I'm not giving you any kind of fucking shit that you don't already know. Okay? But I'm not going to sit back and stand down. And for you to say, for Black Lives Matter to say that, you know, kill cops because a cop wears blue. You can't. There are bad cops out there, and they fucking deserve to be in jail, and they should get double the punishment right away. There should be no fucking, I'm sorry, but there should be no fucking leeway for them. They should go to jail and have double the punishment because they violate your trust. I already said this in the last video, to like your mother or your father. You know, you expect other people to fuck you over, but when your own mother and father fuck you over, it's 10 times worse. Or your brother and sister, they should be fucking, they should hang from the rafters. But, listen to me. You can't judge every cop because he wears blue and has a badge. You can't judge them like they're bad. Because when Black Lives Matter does that, they're hypocrites. Because that's like saying, well, then every black guy's a bad guy. Why? Look at this black guy. He robbed, he did this, he killed that one, he mugged that one, he raped her. Right? Does that mean all black people do that? No. And we know that they don't do that. Okay? Not all cops pull you out of the car and beat the shit out of you. Those cops are bad cops. And it doesn't just happen to black people. It's happened to me. Now listen to me. I'm coming to you. You already know. My kids are black. Okay, part black. Their grandfather's black on their mother's side. Black, slave, roots, black. Okay? I told you this already. He's a grandson of a slave. Okay? Now, listen to me. Actually, I think his father was born into slavery. It was the son of a slave. Something like that. Because my ex-wife's father, the grandfather of my children, he was 70-something years old back in 1963 when he met the mother. You know what I'm saying? So right now he'd be well over 100. He was born in the 1800s. He's been dead since the 60s. But what I'm trying to tell you is, if you're gonna judge all cops and say that because they're cops they're bad, then that means if you're black you're bad, if you're Hispanic you're bad, right? If you're gonna judge them like that, then you gotta be judged yourself. Then you're gonna suffer for the sins. Even if you're a good person, then you should suffer for the sins that your bad people have done. If you're gonna do that to cops, because it's not fair, bro. It's not fair. I know a lot of guys who are good cops that are good guys, and I know some bad ones. Like I said to you before, a lot of punks I went to high school with became cops, and they were the pricks. Because they needed that. But anyway, so you can't judge all cops. You can't do that. It's wrong. It's wrong. Okay? The cops got their hands tied behind. The smartest fucking thing Trump did was leave it to the Democrats, bro. If you fucking a Democrat, you're sick in the head. You're going to vote. Listen to me. Biden is fucked up, and you know that shit. And you know he didn't do anything. He had 40 fucking years. 40 years he had to do something. He didn't do anything. Okay? He had 8 years as vice president. What did he do for blacks? Nothing. He'd do anything to help this fucking country at all. You think all of a sudden now you're going to... Well, just because you hate Trump, you're going to flush the whole fucking baby down with the bathwater? You're going to fucking kill this country and vote some piece of shit in? And you know what's going to happen, bro? I don't know if I said this last week or not. I can't remember. But it's going to be like the movie Braveheart. Whoever the fucking vice president is whispering right now, Biden won't sit on the throne for long. He's a weakling. He's fucked up. Trust me on that. Whoever the vice president he would choose is, and if he gets elected, that vice president, and if it's Kamala Harris, you're fucked. If it's fucking Nancy Abrams or whatever the fuck that Stacey Abrams, you're fucked. If it's Klobuchar, you're fucked. If it's any of them people, Pocahontas over there, you're fucked. Okay? So think twice. If you're going to vote Democrat, you better think twice of what you're doing. You don't have to like Trump's personality. The man gets the job done. That's the bottom line, bro. His personality may be a little fucking wacky, okay? But he gets the job done. You're going to flush all that down the toilet? You're going to fuck this country? Right? Like the people in Seattle building a border around the fucking... Those are the same people. We don't want borders, but they build a border around the thing. Okay? They're coming in, they're talking about, white people stole the land from you. Well, you're stealing land right here. And white people didn't steal the land. And slaves did not fucking build this country. That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. They picked the fucking cotton and they picked the fucking tobacco and stuff. And that was down south. That had nothing to do with us up north. Had nothing to do with us up north. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. But you got a fucking Democratic mayor that let the fucking Seattle fucking get taken over like that? You think that would happen somewhere like Texas, New York? De Blasio would probably allow it to happen. It happened Occupy Wall Street. You know what I mean? That was under Bloomberg and not a fucking Momo. I'm just telling you. Speaking of de Blasio, did you see his daughter? Fucking got arrested for throwing rocks at the cops and shit like that. Meanwhile, she's over there fucking naked and shit. Hey, you know what's funny, guys? A little side note. I'm a little pissed off because there's a few people... I don't know if this happened to any of you guys, but there's a few people I have on my Facebook, okay, that I post shit, right? I'm not going to say who they are. They're young, okay? But there's a few people who I've posted stuff about, good stuff, funny jokes, posted shit about me. This is on my personal Facebook. It's not the one Gregg Valentino that you guys see on Facebook. There's another one I have, all right? I can't, it's only for friends and family. It's Joe Beans, it's called, okay? And that's all my friends and family. And there's fucking people on there that the minute I started attacking Black Lives Matter, all of a sudden I'm getting private messages from them. And one of them, I'm really shocked at. I'm like, you got the balls to come to me now? All the shit I post, you never say a word. You never like one of my posts. You never join in. You never fucking say anything good. You have nothing to say at all. You've been like, crickets. I didn't even know you sometimes have to check to see if I'm still friends with you. And now you come to me and tell me, like, the poor black people are suffering. You got some nerve and all this shit. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. You come to me like that? You come to me with one face. Never come to me with two face. I see through that shit, bro. You don't fucking, nobody fucking, you drank the Kool-Aid? Fuck you. You don't come to me like that. Imagine that. I post shit that even the videos that I do and all kinds of shit. Me on TV and all this other stuff. Nothing. Not a like. Not nothing. No, hey, what are you doing? There's an anniversary. I got if somebody, my girlfriend passed away and everything like that, and there's people say shit and everything. Nothing. Crickets. But now you want to fuck attack because I'm talking about Black Lives Matter. Go fuck yourself. You and your cult. It's a fucking cult. It's funny too because now you're hearing Black Lives Matter saying we want to go to our own schools. We want police departments that are all black. We want to go to schools with only black school teachers and black students. We want hospitals with black doctors and black nurses and all that shit. So you want segregation. Did we get rid of that shit in the 60s? You got fucking Martin Luther King turning in his grave watching this shit. Dude, you're going backwards. You're going to listen, dude. That shit's Judas. You're going to listen to Judas? You're going to listen to Judas? They have their own agenda. They have their own agenda. Black Lives Matter has their own agenda. See, they changed. They changed their fucking way. They're still no good. But they're now not, you don't see them going, what do we want, dead cops? What do we want them to fry them like bacon? Now they're doing something, defund the cops, they're bad, yeah, sure. Who's going to come over my house in the middle of the night? Fuck you. Defund the cops. That's the stupidest fucking thing. So what, you could take over? Now I got to listen to you? Let me tell you something. And it's white people, bro. You disgusting, filthy white people. Oh my God. You fucking... I'm sorry for being white. I renounce... These celebrities and shit. I renounce my white privilege. What white privilege? Really? You're going to renounce your white privilege? Why don't you donate your house? Why don't you donate all your belongings? Why don't you donate your salary? Okay? You're going to donate it to Black Lives Matter? Why don't you donate it to real fucking... Somebody who really needs it, like kids. All colors, all races that go to St. Jude's Hospital that are dying of cancer. They're 3, 4, 5 years old. You want to do a nice thing? Give it to them. You're going to give it to Black Lives Matter? You're a piece of shit. Okay? Listen, you celebrities, anybody's a celebrity, anybody got a lot of shot all out there, and you feel like you're white privileged and all that stuff, you're not. There's no such thing as economic privilege. There's no such thing as white privilege. Okay? That's why these football players can get away with rape and girls. Ray Rice could knock his wife out and there's videos of it. If that was me, I'd be in jail. If that was you, you'd be in jail. Okay? He's black, his wife was black, right? But you know why he's not in jail? Economic privilege, bro. Economic privilege. Let me just say, economic privilege. There's no such thing as white privilege. That sickens me. It's to see these sheep. These fucking sheep. These white sheep that are fucking walking around crying and white people wearing shirts. Some put chains around themselves, chain their hand, like slaves, and they get down on their knees. And then I watched there was a disgusting film of a Black Lives Matter woman standing up there. I will love my black neighbors, and everybody's like, I will love my black neighbors. I will treat black people like they're respectable. I will treat you fucking sick sheep. You sheep. You fucking sheep. Listen to me, you disgusting sheep. Okay? Let me tell you something. You can sit there all you want. Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? You could do that all you want. But let me tell you something. You and your Black Lives Matter jackals could walk around and fucking, march around like this all you want. But you're in neighborhoods, okay, that are made for that. Go in certain neighborhoods and watch what happens. Watch what happens. I watched them marching. I forgot what neighborhood it was. You guys probably seen a video where the dudes all had guns and they're standing there like this watching a protest. And the protest's like, that's not fair. Oh, that's not fair. But busting in fucking Macy's with the windows and robbing stuff. And then selling it on eBay, you cocksuckers, getting away with that shit. You fucking cocksuckers. You go in the right neighborhood. Let me tell you something. You jackals and sheep, you march around, but trust me, the lions are watching. They're licking their lips. They know. They see what you're doing. And trust me, it's just a matter of time till they pounce. Till they pounce. That bullshit in Seattle, Occupy Seattle. Give me a fucking break, bro. You disgusting fucking people up there allowing that shit to happen. Holy shit. Try that down here in the Bronx on Art Day Avenue or something like that. Try to take over that. You get a bunch of guineas with bats and shit and forget about it. It's already happened. They try to break in down there. And that's exactly what happened. Even Washington Heights where the Dominicans are. They're like, come on. Come to my neighborhood. Watch what happened. And they're out there with fucking machetes and shit to chop you up. Because you know. Okay? You know what's going on. The cops' hands are tied by the other cops and by the mayors and everything else. Dude, Joe Pietaro, if you're watching this, the fucking Monahan, okay, the chief of the department of New York City PD, Monahan, on his fucking knees like a sheep. You fucking cops out there, you really think that when you get on your knee with all them in front of those Black Lives Matter, you're submitting? You're trying to show them solidarity. They're not going to see that shit. They don't see that as solidarity. They still want you out. They still want to defund you and get rid of you. You fucking sheep. Monahan, I even fucking tweeted at, you're a fucking sheep. You're not a man. Fucking get out of that goddamn department. You got no fucking balls. You get on your knees and shit. Like, you get on your fucking knees to these people. You ever see the ones where they got cops actually washing their feet? Washing feet to two Black Lives Matter people sitting back like this. Well, cops are sitting there washing feet, and you get these other white people, you know, with their hand on the back looking like, oh, I wish I could wash those feet too. You're so lucky. We suck, us white people. We're just such fucking bad people. You're dividing the races, and you sheep are helping, and you're going to pay. Just telling you. I mean, can you imagine how the cops must feel NYPD? Seeing that Monahan, fucking chief of department, on his knees, holding hands with Black Lives Matter cultists, and singing Kumbaya with them. Can you imagine how they feel? They got bricks being thrown at them, Molotov cocktails being thrown at them, people wanting them dead, chanting to kill cops, get rid of the police department, and this fucking fucko is on his fucking knees holding hands with the enemy? Are you fucking serious, Monahan? Dude, if I was NYPD, I get the fuck off that force. That shit's going down, and I'm sticking up for you guys. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. He's just as bad as the mayor. Just as bad. You get on your fucking knees. On your knees where people want to throw bricks at you. Want you dead. Chant and kill cops and shit. And you're on your fucking knees. Chief of Department Monahan, you're a disgrace. Fucking, if I was NYPD, those are the kind of guys, dude, if you were in a war and you were in a fucking foxhole, you shoot your own guy, he'd be the first one shot. That's fucking bad, by his own people, because you're a fucking liability. You get on your knees, you think you're showing solidarity? You're showing your own men. You're a fucking wimp. It's your fucking, you bow. You submit. That's not firing up the troops. Because while you were doing that during the day, at night they're fucking throwing bricks at your boys. You fucking punk. I can tell you this, you'll never see me. I will never get on my knees and submit like that. That's fucking ridiculous. You're my brother. I told you this before, I'm going to say it again. I got plenty of friends that happen to be black. Okay, and I love them. I love them. Alright? But I never in my head say, well, that's my black friend. No, that's my friend. Okay? And I don't have anything against black people. I love all races. My girlfriend's fucking Mexican off the boat. She couldn't even speak English till she was like 6, 7 years old. Okay? I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear any of that fucking bullshit. Don't give me that racist shit. Don't give me that fucking slavery shit. You were sold into slavery, okay? We didn't go over there with nets. Look, I got me a black person, you know? They didn't do that, okay? You were sold into slavery. And you didn't come here and build. Nobody built. They didn't even have fucking buildings in Africa back then. They were living in grass huts, so they couldn't build shit. Okay, they pick the crops and all that stuff. Let's be realistic here, okay? When they're asking for reparations and all this other shit, and they call African Americans, my brother, fuck you. I have friends that are fucking African and they're white. My friend, look, even fucking Gary Stridham is South African. I guess he's an African American. Africa is a continent, man. Come on now. This is wrong. This is all wrong, what's going on right now. You're dividing the races. And if you people let these Democrats do this shit, they want this. They're licking their lips. Do you think Nancy Pelosi really sits back and says, oh, poor black people? Bullshit. Her father's the one who put up one of them Confederate fucking statues that they're bringing down, that they want to bring down. Now she wants to bring them down. She's full of shit. Okay? Just like Laura Logan, not Laura Logan, I forgot what her name was. They went over there and brought the fucking Mexican workers to her house and said, can they get asylum here? They want to stay at your house. And she said, get them the fuck off, called the police and had them escorted off. Her house with a wall around it and private security. That's okay, right? But she doesn't want you to have that. Alright? That's right. But she doesn't want you to have that. That's a different story. It's wrong, bro. It's wrong. Okay? We're all human beings. I never judged anybody by the color of their skin, but I'm being judged because of the color of my skin. I'm being judged because I'm white. Yeah, my white privilege. I drive a fucking 1999 Honda fucking Civic and a fucking Hyundai Elantra that's got 250,000 miles on it. You've seen it in the fucking video. It's fucking 12 years old. It's my white privilege. Right? Give me a break, bro. I ain't inherited half the shit I got from my, bodybuilding ain't pay the bills. You're fucking crazy. Listen to me. I'm being judged by my skin color, and I'm not judging anybody else by their skin color. There's a difference between Black Lives Matter and black people. They're not the same thing, and they don't stand for each other. Because if Black Lives Matter really cared about black people, they'd be in Chicago, and they'd be in all these other places, South Central, where they're killing each other, where black people are killing other black people. When I see them march over there and try to stop the Crips from killing the Bloods and all that stuff, then I say, you know what? God damn, that Black Lives Matter. They got something going on now. Now they're onto something. But they're not doing that. They're like Al Sharpton, who came out, and Jesus came down from the promised land, and the evil white man, and all this other bullshit. Right? Right? All of a sudden, Al Sharpton's fucking standing there with the robe on and fucking preaching with the finger in the air. Give me a break. You're a fucking opportunist. You're a tick. You don't give a shit about fucking black people. If you did, you'd be down there in South Central. You'd be in the middle of fucking Chicago stopping them from killing each other. No, you don't give a shit. You care about this. Okay? You care about that. That's what you give a shit about. It's not Black Lives Matter is a movement that is chaos, bro. It's a cult. And the black people that belong there are fucking following Judas. They don't know. They drank the Kool-Aid. It sounds good. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, aren't you sick of these evil cops and these evil white people with their white privilege? You know, they had us enslaved. None of you people have ever been enslaved. And slavery goes on right now in Morocco. Go to Morocco right now, in Libya, places like that, on this planet. And there's black people enslaved, being sold like fucking potatoes in an open market. So why doesn't Black Lives Matter go march over there? Go march in Libya. You know why they don't do that? Or Morocco. You know why they don't do that? Because they'll be hanging them. They'll hang them up over there by their feet. Like they're a bundle of broccoli or something. It's not right. And I'm not for that. I'm against that. I'm for pluralism. I'm for everybody. Okay? The bish. I mean, I think, I don't want to keep beating... listen to me. Let me get into one more thing. Someone asked me the other day, why did that cop keep his foot on George Floyd's neck? Do you want to know why? I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because when they first got George Floyd, and they arrested him, he was a little bit uppity. And they heard that he was a criminal. They saw his record, that he had once had armed robbery and all this other shit. So they panicked, and he was, shit, fuck, So when they took him to the ground, a bunch of fucking people started screaming and shouting, let him up, let him go, let him go. And that cop panicked. He panicked, and he knew that if he let George Floyd up, that's why they kept him behind a car. So the people really couldn't see what was going on. But he knew if he let George Floyd up and George Floyd started fighting back with them, because George Floyd was a big dude and he was a tough guy, wasn't no pussy. He knew that those people on the sidewalk might rush them. That's why you saw the Asian guy like this trying to stop everybody, just looking around. He didn't know what he was doing. He was only on the job a couple of days, and the other guy, Lang, was on the job 1 day. He was a cop for 4 days. So that Chauvin dude, okay, that Derek Chauvin guy, he panicked. And he kept his knee on there because he was waiting for the other cops to come as backup. And even after he died, George Floyd, and listen, I'm against that. I can't watch that video. It hurts me. It hurts me. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how bad, whatever George Floyd did in the past, that was horrible. He did not deserve to die because he was being arrested. Supposedly he changed his life, and he was being arrested in that moment for a fake $20 bill. Bro, I was a drug dealer. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking fake. I had fake hundreds, fake 20. I didn't make them, but people pass that shit to you. Sometimes you look and you're like, dude, even in my business, somebody buy a drink, I'm holding up the 20. I'm like, dude, this ain't fucking real. When I owned a gym. The fuck is this? Would you print this? Sometimes this shit happens. We don't know if he made that money. Who the fuck knows what happened? We don't know that happened to him. You know, I didn't know back when somebody gave me a fake bill. It happens all the time. I'm sure it goes in a grocery store. They get fucking fake bills. They don't know. I didn't know. They didn't know. Anyway, so that's what happened. And that guy shaved him, waited and waited. And when he died, he knew, oh, fuck. He knew he was fucked. But he kept his knee on him to make it look like the situation was stable. Because if he got up and everybody saw George Floyd was laying there dead, dude, that crowd would have just ran and just ravaged those cops. That's why when the ambulance dudes came, and they were wearing bulletproof vests and everything, I know, I saw the same thing all y'all did. I didn't say, yeah, I meant you. I don't like that talk. Anyway, so the ambulance guy smacked him on the ass. You know, like, okay, come on, get up. Like this, taps him on the back of the leg in the ass. George Chauvin. And he got up. They threw the guy on a fucking thing. Not even no CPR, no nothing. It just threw him in it because they knew if we hang out here and they see that he's dead, there's going to be a riot. And I'm just telling you, that's why he did that. Now, I heard the dispatchers and all that shit. I've read what they had to say, you know what I mean? And that's why nobody knew what was coming. But that Chauvin is an asshole, and I hope he rots in jail. I hope he gets jailhouse justice. That's what I do. I hope he gets jailhouse justice. Any cop that goes bad deserves to get the fucking kibosh. Jailhouse justice, all right? I'm pro-cop. I'm not anti-cop by any means. Not at all. I'm anti-bad cop. I'm anti-bad person. I'm anti-bad white guy. I'm anti-bad black guy. I'm anti-bad Spanish guy. I'm anti-bad Asian. I'm anti-bad Indian. I'm anti-bad Egyptian. I'm anti-bad fucking Native American. I'm anti-bad fucking Amazonian. I'm anti-bad Mr. Gray. I'm anti-bad all that shit. I don't judge people by their skin color. I judge them by their heart and how they treat other people. You treat other people with respect and you're good. You don't steal. You don't hurt nobody. In my opinion, you're good. And I think all of you guys are good. All right? I do. I hope I didn't offend anybody, but these are my opinions. All right? And basically, I base them on facts. That's what I do. All right? Nobody's saying, remember, nobody's saying black people are bad because I denounce Black Lives Matter is not the same as black people. I have a ton of black friends that all tell me, bro, fuck them. And you've seen interviews too where people say, fuck them. They know what they're up to. It's like Al Sharpton. They know what they're up to. Okay? Just like that black cop that was shot. That sheriff or whatever he was, that chief of police that was shot. He's fucking 40, 50 years a cop. Gets shot in the head. The guy streams it on Facebook, right? Where was his fucking... How come Black Lives Matter didn't fucking stand out there? We want justice for him. Because he was shot by a black guy. If he was shot by a white guy, then maybe they would have been over there too. Okay? It's not this. And I don't want to be judged because I'm white. I have no fucking... There's no white privilege here, bro. There's only economic privilege. It doesn't exist. Okay, white privilege. And I have nothing to do with slavery, and none of you have ever been, even any people who are black, who have never been enslaved. And African American, that could mean that you could be white and be African American. It doesn't mean anything. I don't want to hear any of that shit, okay? None of us were affected by slavery. None of us. And half the fucking people that were, the slave master fucked the slave. And remember, there's only been a couple states anyway with the slaves. You know what I'm saying? But, so there's white blood in them. So go sue yourself for the fucking reparations. You know, you're just looking for free handouts. And as long as the government gives you free money, and that's what they're going to do. That's what the Democrats are going to do. They're going to trick black people. Don't worry about it. Here's your free housing. Here's this, here's that. But they're only going to give you enough to exist. You're never going to have the fucking, you know, you're not going to have the nice shit that you would have had if you just fucking earn it. And that goes for all ethnic backgrounds, even white. There's white people working that shit too. I'm for pluralism. Everybody. Alright. I made my point. I just wanted to get that out. I want you guys to understand that we're at a huge, from the coronavirus, which made the Democrats, oh, we love it, stay home, don't go out. Just, you don't never have to go out again. Just stay in your house, we'll give you money. What do you think, a stimulus package? You got $1,200 fucking dollars? What is that? There's people who make more than that in a week. You get that? You get that one payment of that. One. This shit's been going on for 3 fucking months. Where's my scuttle? You know what I mean? They want you to stay home. They'll keep you barefoot and naked. In the kitchen, barefoot and naked. They'll throw you a loaf of bread. Maybe some soup. That's it. That's what they want. But to you, that's living. Yeah, and you know what? Let's give everybody fucking, a little bit of scuttle. We'll give everybody fucking, you want a free college? I'll give you free college. But guess what? Once you graduate, you're going to have to pay for that guy's college. And you don't want to hear that. You want it free, but you don't want to have to pay for somebody else's shit. But somebody could pay for yours. Dude, you don't want this Democrat shit going in. Because, first of all, Biden has to do nothing. His own fucking party knows that. Okay? He knows that. They know it. It's the VP that's very important. Because that's the one who want to be in president. Because Biden will not sit on the throne long. I promise you. That's a fact. Because he's fucked up. Dude, he already's fucked up. And don't fucking flush the whole country down the fucking tubes just because you don't like. Don't vote for Biden, who you really don't like, just because you hate Trump's personality and the way he is. You're fucking everything up. Anyway, I made my peace. I love you guys. I believe in you. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your ethnic background is. I love all you guys. You all matter. Remember, I'm like Baskin Robbins, bro. I live in a world where there's fucking a million different flavors, and I love them all. I do. I got gay, lesbian, transgender. I got all of my family. Black, Hispanic, all of it in my family. I got Lebanese in my family. I got hijab wearing people in my family. Okay? Girl wears a hijab. One of the girls in my family wears a hijab. Okay? From Pakistan. I'm just telling you. I don't want to get too deep into that. That's my personal family shit. And I love her. I love them all. She just had a baby, by the way. Okay? And if you're a celebrity and you got a lot of money, stop fucking throwing your money at a terrorist group. And you feel like throwing away money? Anybody want to throw away money? Give it to some kid who's 3 years old, who's got cancer, doesn't even know how to spell the word cancer. St. Jude's. They help everybody. They don't look at color. They don't even know what your race is. They don't give a shit. They help everybody. Alright? They're fucking around. This shit's gonna pass. But you gotta stand up. Don't you fucking kneel for anybody. Don't you fucking kneel for anybody. And don't be afraid to stick up for what you gotta say. Be smart though. It's your job. You don't say a fucking word. You get fired. Okay? That's a fact. Don't say you're for Trump. Just say I'm indifferent. That's all. That's all. Rope-a-dope 'em. That's Muhammad Ali would do. Rope-a-dope 'em. Play the game. But in your heart, you never kneel, and you don't tell anybody fucking your bullshit at your job. You never start arguments with coworkers. You're going to get fired. There's going to be all kinds of bullshit. You'll be labeled a racist, and when you're not even a racist. That shit could make you a racist, though. Alright? Don't do it. People at your job, as much as you might want to go like this, that's what you do. Don't say a fucking word. Do it in a fucking voting booth. Republican, all the way. Trump. Sorry if that fucking bothers you. You don't have to like the man, but you gotta love the fucking office. Because it's you. It's your future. You want to flush it down the toilet? That's up to you. Alright. I love you guys. Be good to your girl. Be good to your wife. Be good to your significant other. Be good to your kids. Pay your fucking child support. Support your fucking momo. But be good to yourself, man. Treat yourself good. Stop fucking stressing this shit. It's gonna end. It's gonna end. Okay? I tell you how to do it. Well, go watch my Chaos Nutrition video that I just did for Joe. Muscle Sport Mag. And for Chaos Nutrition. Go watch that. I tell you how to get a little bit over some of this stuff. If you're a little depressed. Don't be depressed. Grab your nutsack. It's gonna change. You want to voice your opinion to your friends, your family? Like I said, it's fine. You stand up, nobody makes you bow. You don't bow at work. You just say, I'm indifferent, but I'm not going to bow. That's it. I don't say a word. Okay? Alright. I'll see you in the next video. This is going to end, so don't worry about it. It's going to end. Let's just hope it ends good. I'll see you next week.